Well, good morning and welcome once again to Ed's Orchids. I hope everybody's having a nice weekend, and I've got a job on today of watering everything that I've brought in from the greenhouse. There's only about a dozen left in the greenhouse and they're not very good, so I'm not bothered what happens to them. But I've brought everything inside, and this is actually in the kitchen, and I've watered all these now, and I'm just watering them with seaweed extract this week, but they're all massive plants in it. I'll show you around the house and show you where I've got them. Well, I've just watered the largest of my cymbidiums, and we're still in the kitchen. This is the last one in the kitchen, and we've got a new spike coming up there, just showing some buds at the top, and this one is just stretching out and out and out, making room to not to bunch the flowers together too much, but that's doing okay. And would you believe them? I keep them in the bath. And here we are in the second bathroom. This is the one I don't use. I just leave it for if I have any visitors. And here we've got some more cymbidiums in the bath, and the Dracula hung up there. So I'm having to put these plants wherever I can find room for them. And in the living room I've got all these on the dining table. Covered the dining table up, of course, with some cloths, and over by the window I've got more Draculas. And then we're in the back room, this room which keeps very warm. We've got the cattleyas, we've got Phragmipediums, we've got all sorts of stuff over here, mainly Phalaenopsis, Dendrobium there, another Phalaenopsis, and we've got the big Androetiums and Grananthera here. Oh, and I've some more Phalaenopsis under there. So I've got all these to water. I don't know how many there are, but I'll have a good count of them and see how many there are. Well, I've had a good count round, and would you believe I've got 134 plants to water today, because I do them all at the same time, once a week. 134 I have in now, so it's going to take me an hour or two to do these. And the bubbling you can hear is some brine shrimp for me little fish. Here's another cymbidium that's growing very nicely, quite a big one too. And this has got 5 spikes on it. 1, 2, where are we? 3. There's another background here somewhere. It's bad to see. Oh, here, this is quite a bit bigger than the others. There we are. So I hope all those are flower spikes. They look like it, but we'll have to wait and see. And you can see I water them. I just drop this one, it just fits in a bucket. So I'll just leave it in there for 5 minutes and then put it on the actually the draining board, like I've got this one, so the water doesn't get all over the place. So that's what I'm doing with the cymbidiums, and then I'll put these back into the bath. Here's another little cymbidium I'm soaking, and this is coming up with a nice new growth there. And I think this is one of those intermediate sized ones. Very nice, got some lovely leaves on it. No marks on the leaves neither. But I think I've got about 6 or 7 of these cymbidiums to do, but I'll just get the others watered and I won't show you them on video. Unless there's something worth showing, of course. Well, this one's a bit of a surprise. It's the Arangus, Mr. Cedar, that was on a mount and it was dying off. It was just dropping all its leaves, so I thought, well, the thing to do now is just take it off and put it in a bit of moss. And since then, it's got beautiful leaves on it. It's grown, that one. And there's another one coming up. You just see it there at the bottom, I hope. So this is ready for watering, so I just picked it up and I thought, blimey, that's doing okay. When it shouldn't do, but it is doing. So we'll keep our fingers crossed for that one. I've never grown an Arangus in a pot before. Grown Agricums, but not Arangus. These generally like to be hung up, and if you find them in the wild, they're hanging over streams and rivers. Oh well, there's something to be said for moss after all. Well, I suppose you all know the reason why I brought everything inside and closed down the greenhouse. Well, outside it's only about 4 degrees now, and I can't afford to heat the greenhouse. In fact, I've just had, well, let me go back to October, when I had a bill for electricity of £66. That's October. November, £298.80. And that's what we're paying in this country. They said the prices were going to double, but our prices here have risen 5 times that amount. So absolutely ridiculous. So that's the reason I've got all the plants inside. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.